So you more than likely clicked on this video because you want to qualify for FNCS. Well, I'm here to help you guys out and explain everything you'll need to know and how to play in order to qualify for FNCS. Now, I'm not a professional player. I'm actually on my journey to become a pro, getting my first earned and all this stuff. I do very well in tournaments, but I will say I can still help you out a lot. I know what to do. It's just hard for me to do it as well. Yeah, I'm still very good. It's just, I'm still working towards being the best. And I want to help you guys work towards being the best as well and give you guys some tips that I know that can help you out a lot. So we're going to start off with the basics. Now we're going to start off with a little bit of the in-game stuff and a little bit of the common sense kind of stuff. You need to get a drop spot. A drop spot is key. It's like the main thing you'll need. You need to get this drop spot and study as much as you can. If you don't qualify this week, don't worry. There's another week. You'll be able to qualify next week. Here is what the qualifiers look like. There's a total of 4 rounds. Top 1K, or sorry, top 2K for first, 1K for next, right here. Pause it if you need to, take a look at that. And also right here is the whole format for everything you'll need. Now, qualifying is not something that's hard to do. This season, made it very, very easy with it being 2K to qualify instead of what it used to be. Now, getting a drop spot, learning this drop spot is one of the biggest things you'll need to know. Also, the loot path you'll need to take is a very big one as well, because you'll need to learn how to get hards, which is metal and brick, which you'll need a lot for endgame. Now, I know these are the common sense ones, so before you saying, yeah, I already know this, I'm going to tell you some things you might not already know. And let's start with W King. Now, it's only 2 points per kill, 4 points per team you wipe, meaning you get 2 kills. Right, so you only get 4 points per kill, and you get a lot more for placement. I think it's up to 65 points of placement if you win. So it's way better going for placement. You'd rather not die W King and die getting a bunch of points and die W King with, oh, you got 2 points, you killed one guy, but you lost, So playing this placement out, getting your kills more endgame is highly recommended. You don't need to be like Booga, Clicks, all these people W King all game getting 40 kill wins. You need to qualify, right? You're not really there to drop 30 kill wins, man. You're just not that guy yet, and that's why you're watching this video, which is okay, because I'm not that guy either. I'm not dropping 30 kill wins. I'm playing for placement, getting 10 kills endgame, right? And that's how you need to play it. Another thing you need to know, Island and Forecast give you nothing. You get no points for Island or Forecast, so no reason to grief your game. I will say, I still shoot for Forecast every single game, because it's on my drop spot, and not only that, it's a very, useful thing to have. Having forecast means you know every zone. You'll be first on rotations. You'll be perfect. You can make height plays. More than likely, you'll win the game of forecast if you're good enough. Now, I will say, don't grief your game for it. You don't always need forecast. Another smart thing to do that I do, which is a tip, is if I see somebody, let's say, medallion going for forecast, I'll just watch that medallion all game and how they rotate to just follow them, which is smart. It's something you can do, but it's also, you got to be a little careful. Don't want to die to that team. They got medallion. They're probably stacked, so just take your time, play your game out, and play till endgame. Don't W key the kills, don't do nothing like that. Don't go for island forecast, you don't need it. Moving on to another thing, practicing with your duo in scrims is one of the most, it's like the best thing you can do. You're not going to just find a duo, tell them a week in advance, hey, we're going to do it for FNCS, not play a single thing together. You need chemistry. Chemistry is the biggest thing you can have when it comes to playing FNCS or tournaments, especially if you're trying to do good. Because I play with my duo, and we know exactly how each other play to where we're fighting together all the time. And now that we're on the topic of fighting together, you need to fight together with your teammate, whether you have chemistry or not. You need to be that guy. If your teammate's not, right, you need to be that guy that stops in the fight, looks to see if he's with his teammate, and gets with him if he's not. You need to fight together. Especially if you're high ping, right? Being high ping is really hard to play the game on high ping. Somebody like me, yes, I'm high ping, but I do got things that help me lower my ping a little bit, which I'll tell you guys in a little bit what you can use to lower your ping. But fighting with your team is one of the most important things you can do, and that kind of revolves around having good chemistry. Now, these are some of the basics that you need to help qualify for FNCS. I can't tell you how to play the game. I'm not there to coach you. The rest is really up to you and how you play. If you still decide to W key, that's really on you, man. It's 100% up to you, but you got to be careful W keying. Play your fight smart. Don't W key in a 1v2. Make sure you key. If you do key, if you do get into a fight, you have the obvious advantage in the fight. Meaning, oh, he got sniped in the face for 115, and he's a solo, and you're a duo with max heals. Key that, of course, right? That's the obvious advantage. Or this guy just got rebooted. Yeah, it's a 2v2, but he just got rebooted. More than likely, you're winning that. It's an obvious advantage, Definitely worth taking these fights. Now, another thing I'll say is you need hards. Back to hards. your cash. Planning your cash is very important. If there's somebody on your cash you don't want to fight, that's okay. Go find hard somewhere else. But your cash gives you a lot of heals and a lot of metal. And heals is important as well because most of the FNCS games are more than likely going to come down to a heal off, meaning you're going to have a bunch of med kits and running around in zone. And running around in zone, you're going to need movement, right? Movement, of course, which will be grapple blades. Grapple blades are one of the biggest movement items in the game, aside from crash pads. And there's no shockwaves in competitive, I don't think. I'm about 99% positive there's not going to be shockwave. So crash pads and the grapple blades are the biggest things you can use when it comes to fighting and rotations. And flow berries, of course, you can use those for high ground, but grapple blade is going to be your biggest option. So getting a grapple blade is crucial. I know they're sometimes hard to find, but do everything you can to find a grapple blade before endgame, and it will make your life so much easier in rotations. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and talk about what you can use for ping. Now, I've covered this in many videos. If you're on an East player and you're stuck playing Central, I've got this app right here for you. It's called Gear Up Booster. What Gear Up Booster does is to boost absolutely any game of your choice, even Discord, something like that, for better connection to, have better ping. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this, but if you would like a membership, use code Laser Gaming. You can have a free membership. Download it completely for free. Use it for free with the link in the description. Also, I'm giving away memberships in my Discord. Join the Discord, which is also in the description. Get yourself a free membership. Now, I hope you guys do all qualify for FNCS, and if you do, let me know in the Discord or in the comment section. Make sure you leave a like, share this to a friend that's playing FNCS, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.